Alright, hold on. Since we are here with Michael Jordan challenges, since today is the GOAT birthday, well, my birthday, so we're going to do some challenges. We are supposed to win the game, score 47, grab 10 rebounds for assists. Let's do it.
Michael Jordan's flair, charisma, control, understanding the game. Nobody can do that. He was so graceful with the basketball, and he would change gears on you and change direction really, really quick. It's just amazing, man. If you see it, in person, it's like, we're like, oh, we start a fast break, somebody's gonna get dunked on, and it's gonna be Michael dunking on somebody. In the 1990 Eastern Conference Finals, I think the Bulls was really getting to figure us out. Joe Dumars used to guard him first because that's the beginning of the game. Then once he got out the game, I had to go guard him. I don't think anybody else could have guarded him. John Sally, Rick Mahorn, Bill Laimbeer, no. Whenever he got the ball, I'm pretty much like nose to nose with him because I didn't want him to do anything to embarrass me. I'm named the Jordan rule. If he goes to the hole, put him on the ground. If you see some of those clips, you'll see that we just hit him every time he goes to the basket. And he's always on the ground, like in pain. But he always gets back up. He learned after a while, man, and then he just took control from there. I think people really saw one of the best performances in the NBA when Michael played against us. And we didn't let anyone do that against us. But almost put 50 on us quick. Check his resume out. It's awesome. It's like, wow, this guy is amazing.
Bad boy Pistons, we are here.
We are live at Chicago Stadium. This building has held great events since 1929. It's the Eastern Conference Final. Game 3 between the Pistons and the Bulls. Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan, joined by and Clark Kellogg. But now it is shifted back here to Chicago.
And the Bulls need to get a win here at home. They can't fall back 3 games if they want to have any shot of upsetting the defending champs.
And the Pistons have looked the part of a champion so far. Clark, they've done a great job slowing down the great Michael Jordan.
Kevin, I could not agree with you more. And if the Bulls are going to have a chance to win, I think they've got to get Michael Jordan involved early in the shot clock. He's the centerpiece of their offense, and this team is only going to go as far as he takes it.
Here now, a look at the starting five for the Pistons. It's Thomas and Dumars in the backcourt. Rodman and Laimbeer, the fearsome front court pair. And in the middle, James Edwards. Looking at the starting five for the Bulls. Paxson runs the point. Grant and Cartwright play in the post at the 4 and 5. And on the wings, it's the dynamic duo of Jordan and Pippen.
And the Pistons defense, so physical. You know you'll get bumped and banged up against them. They are both intimidating and effective.
You would think they were really feeling good in warm-ups because they started this game hot out of the gates.
And their shot selection has been excellent. Great patience shown by them.
Look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
Oh.
And he can extend the lead to double digits. And Clark, with the Pistons and their defense, they've also imposed what they call the Jordan rules. What is that?
Well, I tell you, it's 10 eyes on Jordan at all times, sending doubles, triples, and traps at Jordan whenever he has the ball, Kevin. And they know he's the key to the Bulls' offense, so they're really trying to cut him down with a lot of bodies and a lot of physicality. And so far, through the first 2 games, it's worked.
That's a good explanation. And Clark, Isaiah Thomas, just 8 points in game 1, and then he had 10 points in game 2. He wants to get it going tonight. You can just feel it.
Absolutely, and you figure Zeke will have to be better than that. I mean, he's too good of a player to put up numbers like that all series long.
Yeah, I agree. The stage is set, and it's one that Isaiah Thomas knows well. And for more on that, here's our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, this is an ongoing story. You have Isaiah Thomas coming back to his native Chicago. He's talked about how he wanted to play with the Bulls and how he used to sneak into this arena. Obviously, he's very happy in Detroit, But he loves this building, and he usually plays well here. Guys?
Thanks, DA. And, of course, Mike, Isaiah's backcourt partner has shined as well.
Joe Dumars, the MVP of last year's finals, leading them in scoring in the first 2 games at the Palace.
It's about as good a backcourt, I think, as this league has ever seen, wouldn't you say?
A very versatile backcourt.
Mike, the Bulls have had some turnover problems in this series, and that is something they're going to have to avoid here.
Without question, 19 turnovers for them last game. You know the Pistons bring the pressure. Bulls have to minimize unforced errors.
Especially at this stage of the season in big games like this. Pistons trail by 11. Thomas kicks to Rodman. Lambeer down low. Grant on him. Guys, we've seen this pressure from the Bulls defense before. Here's Jordan. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Hard not to respect how tough Jordan is inside. Really good at angling his body to pick up the foul call.
And so Jordan nails both of them. Mike Fratello, Michael Jordan, through the first 2 games has been solid. But we know he is capable of more.
Just 20 points for him last game. I would imagine he does everything in his power to put up bigger numbers than that tonight.
This could be an all-timer. Looking to end the run. That one wide left.
Couldn't convert the bunny. That one was right there for him.
Shoots the 3. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
From the opening whistle, their tempo has been the tempo of the game.
Not just on offense, but on D as well. They've completely set the tone for this game.
Now here's Rodman. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And Dumars gets it to go.
There's no denying Isaiah's eye for the game of basketball. He sees all the angles out there.
Here's Jordan. And he can't bank that one in. It's Rodman with the ball for the Detroit Pistons. It's a 14-point game. And the shot goes in. Thomas got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly, that was their game plan coming in.
And yes, it's good.
And the Bulls seemingly over their injury issues now. Paxson's ankle and Jordan's hip are looking close to 100%.
And you know, Mike, it was obvious how those injuries impacted the Bulls early on. In games 1 and 2, their backcourt was just not at full strength.
Here's Thomas. Following the basket by Michael Jordan. 6 on the shot clock. Thomas finds Rodman. Here's Dumars. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Great use of the mid-range. Joe Dumars pouring in 2.
Dumars against Jordan. Another 3 for Chicago.
Boy, they didn't waste any time.
Yeah, keep trying to guard me inside.
Right away.
They obviously had a plan coming in, and they've put it to good use.
Now, here's Thomas. He's got 5. Pistons passing it around. Here's Dumars. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Jordan's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Shot from 12. And Scottie Pippen the bucket on the assist from Michael Jordan.
Excellent confidence on display there from Scottie Pippen. Feels like he can take and make these shots whenever he wants to.
Outside, Rodman. Passes to Dumars. That one doesn't drop. And the Bulls going the other way now. Jordan deciding where to go with it. Another 3 for Chicago.
They are really shooting the heck out of the ball. Fantastic start from 3.
When you knock down 3s early, it stretches the floor, opens everything up.
And these are his 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight. That free throw, no good.
Don't be fooled by his size and that smile. Thomas is as tough as nails and as feisty a competitor as you'll see.
He's feeling it. Again, Chicago.
And, you know, they aren't showing any signs of easing up. Their offense looks superb right now.
They can't get careless with the lead. And so far, this hasn't been the case.
From deep 3-point range, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Chicago, sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. Welcome back, everyone, to Game 3 of the Eastern Conference Finals here in Chicago. Pistons trail by 21.
And early in this series, the Pistons have had a big bench advantage. A lot of points chipped in from the second unit. It's a problem for the Bulls.
On the court for the Pistons, Lambeer is out there with Sally. Then there's Thomas. Then there's Aguirre. And it's Johnson in at the 2-guard.
Relentless in his approach. Lambeer comes at you every minute he's on the floor.
And here's Jordan outside. And the Bulls another 3. Hey, Clark, remember in Game 1, the Bulls only managed 12 points from their bench.
But they did get it going in Game 2, Kevin, but so did the Pistons. I think the Pistons have a deeper and more battle-tested bench. Somebody on Chicago's side is going to have to really step up.
And here is Thomas following the three-pointer by Michael Jordan. 4 on the clock. Johnson, a wide-open look, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Mike Jordan is coming out of the gate hot, as we can see, shaking off that last 20-point performance.
And this was one of the more predictable things to happen. Jordan is just too competitive and driven to not come out strong after last game.
We knew it was going to happen. Now here's Jordan. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson.
Who is this guy, bro?
So for the Bulls, Bill Cartwright, he's checked in for King, and it's Grant in for Nealon. Detroit also making some changes.
Smoke ya.
James Edwards checked in for Lambeer, and it's Dumars in for Johnson.
Jordan really confident rising up from deep. When he's in rhythm, he sinks these outside jumpers.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
Just really a one-man wrecking crew down low. He's pretty much dictated the pace with the steady offense inside. And the timeout right now, probably going to be making some adjustments.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. The pass to Aguirre. Back to Thomas. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Take a look at this Pistons offense, and they run an awful lot of pick-and-roll action effectively because they're an excellent passing team, and they work really well together.
Mike, looking at this Pistons offense, the pick-and-roll, the screen-roll game is very deadly with Isaiah Thomas.
And it opens up everything for them as well. The team plays very unselfishly, always looking for a great shot and rarely settle for bad ones.
Very smart team. And for a word about the Pistons' second unit, we send it to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, typically the Pistons only play 8 guys, but they may go 12 deep now. Scott Hastings has started something called the Bench Bandits in Detroit. They wear rubber bands on their left wrists, and if one of those last 4 guys isn't paying attention, they snap it. It's kind of a painful way to stay focused. Guys, back to you.
It seems that way. Something's working, though. Mike, in the first 2 games, the Pistons bench outscored the Bulls bench by 30 points.
That's a whopping margin. It's been no contest. A major storyline in this series.
Every time you almost is, Scotty,
Looking at the
you
Pistons,
are it.
you have to appreciate their approach. They play to their strengths and keep a very level head throughout.
All we need is
And
47.
a look at the 2 stars of these teams. Michael Jordan, coach, has been magnificent early on.
This is exactly how Jordan and the Bulls wanted to start things off. Jordan is locked in. He looks like he's on his way to another incredible performance.
And with the Pistons' approach, Clark, it's almost methodical how they go about things.
Kevin, it's not only methodical, it is maniacal and physical. That's what being a champion does to you. This team knows they're great. They feel if they play their game, nobody can beat them physically, but more importantly, emotionally and mentally.
So confident. And Detroit has possession after the Bulls pick up 2. Here's Edwards. The 10-footer finds the target. Edwards got his first bucket of the night. Well, the Bulls have done a much better job, Clark, limiting turnovers in this game.
And it seems like they've made a concentrated effort to be more careful, to squeeze that orange a little bit better. You can see the change compared to the last game.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
During this timeout, they have to be talking.
Bucket, a good after timeout play.
Hodges checked in for B.J. Armstrong. Dennis Rodman, he's checked in for Detroit. Pass to Aguirre. The rebound by Grant. Grant's got rebound number 5 here tonight. A deep three from Jordan. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
What type of was on?
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
That's exactly what a team needs when they're playing from behind. Energetic defense.
Detroit with the ball. Knocked loose. Jordan with the steal. He takes it in.
Let's go.
And what a finisher Jordan is on these slams. Putting on a show for the fans.
And here's Thomas, who brings it up for the Pistons. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
It's our ball.
Chicago with the ball. 1:31 left in the first half of basketball.
You want this fade.
Here's Jordan. That one off the back iron and out.
He's a solid mid-range shooter, but just wasn't able to knock that one down.
And he makes that one.
What?
Thomas got 9. And Thomas with a very hot start by Fratello to start this game.
Well, it looks like his offense is no longer a concern. Great job by him to get involved early on. Another night, another electric performance by Mike. Where does it end?
Here's Thomas. Here's Aguirre. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. Thomas got his 3rd assist on the night.
Such a gifted offensive player. He can hurt you in a variety of ways. He's a headache for opposing defenses.
Whoa.
Jordan can't get it to go. The Pistons on offense. Pulls up on the elbow, and the Pistons getting another bucket right there.
Boy, Thomas getting exactly what he wanted there. That's a high percentage look for him. Really nice looking stroke.
Jordan. Rebound by the Pistons. It's a 4-second differential between
opportunists. Dumars sure knows where to get his shots.
From deep, Jordan. Aguirre grabs the miss. Here's Dumars. Off with the layup. Michael Jordan getting it done for the Bulls. His stat. Welcome, everyone, back to Chicago. It's the Bulls and Pistons in an Eastern Conference Finals showdown.
One thing the Bulls need to make sure they do is attack. The rim. They settled for way too many outside looks the first few games. You need to test the Pistons inside.
They've got Pippen. John Paxson is out there with Jordan. Then there's Grant, and it's Cartwright in at the 5. Oh, the jam!
Watch out below.
Yeah!
Oh. Did you see that? Jordan putting on a show, folks.
Outside Dumars. Thomas kicks to Rodman. Shot clock at 6. On the wing, Dumars. Fires for 3. Rebound by Pippen.
He definitely forced that shot, guys. He had plenty of time to adjust himself, kick the ball back out, look for better opportunity. Have to give credit to the defense there.
I don't agree with his physicality right there. I mean, his defense didn't need to be that tight.
Yeah, especially out there in three-point land. Just wasn't a smart play.
And he nails the third.
And the athleticism of Jordan is out of this world. Simply just an incredible player who does whatever he wants on offense.
And, you know, these teams met 5 times during the regular season, and the Pistons won 4 of those meetings. That has to be a factor in the back of the minds of the Chicago Bulls.
Rodman passes to Edwards. From deep. Rodman, no luck. Pippen against Rodman. Trying his luck from deep. Pippen. No luck. If you look back to the prior year, Mike Fratello, the Pistons won all 6 regular season games and the Eastern Conference Finals against the Bulls.
It's a budding rivalry. The Pistons aren't intimidated by Jordan. Feels like these teams have been in each other's way the last few years.
Which makes for a great rivalry. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. And that's collected by Grant. It's been a one-sided affair for sure.
It is obvious and clear who the better team is.
Shoots over Dumars, and it's Pippen again missing.
And regardless of how this series goes, what a successful year it's been for Chicago. 55 wins, the second most in franchise history. They're losing, but don't blame him. He's doing everything he can to keep it close.
They grab their own miss. Back to Paxson. Another shot. In deep, Pippen drops it in. And that's 11 points here for Scottie Pippen.
Pippen showing you nice agility that time, working around tough defense, able to play through that contact.
Thomas, good. Hey, Clark, no matter how this series shakes out, you feel the Bulls are poised for something bigger in the future.
Clearly, Kevin, the foundation is laid. They've got a star and a really good core group. I think it's just a matter of growing this group together, maturing, becoming more confident and physical, and you could see them competing for a title in the very near future.
We've seen this process before. It takes time, sometimes, for teams to get by a tough opponent.
Great point, Kevin, and there's no denying it. You don't see teams become championship teams overnight. There's a seasoning and a journey that's required to become champions.
And Thomas, Mike, continues to be a big factor on the offensive end for Detroit.
Well, you knew it was coming. Isaiah Thomas is not a 9 points a game player, and he was due for a big one.
Yeah, very due. Pass to Neely. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. With the fadeaway. Rebounded by the Pistons. Lambeer's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And the shot is good from Johnson.
We talk so much about the defense of Lambeer. You can forget. For a big, he's a real good passer.
Pippen for 3. Jordan kicks to Pippen. Over Aguirre. Falls back and drains the fadeaway jumper. Pippen's got 15 points.
This is a shot Pippen is very comfortable with. He's extremely effective in the mid-range.
Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
What a burst out of that first step. Straight to the hole.
They are in complete control, Coach, of this game.
There's no question, without a doubt, they've been firing on all cylinders.
In every way, you're right.
Smooth like silk. MJ with a nose for the bucket. Knocks down the quick trigger jumper there.
Outside, Aguirre. 17-foot shot on the way. Sally passes to Lambeer. Shoots over King. Lambeer's shot is off.
Tough miss, especially since the defense wasn't that strong. I mean, he needs to cash in from there.
Pippen with the wide open look. Pippen missing again.
I don't think he's helping him at all by jacking up three-pointers. He's got to recognize that and pipe down a little bit.
Lambeer, good.
Saw that play developing and hit him in stride towards the cup.
In the second half now, and Mike, as we can see, Jordan continues to lead the way.
And you can't help but be impressed by the show Jordan is putting on. There is no way for them to slow down or contain his airness.
He's been wonderful. And Jordan, Mike, continues. To get things to fall. What a show he is putting on tonight.
You can see the fire in Jordan's eyes. He's on a mission to make a statement this game.
Wow. And it's Jordan with the jam.
That's Armstrong playing his main role, distributor.
32 seconds left to play in the third. Outside, Aguirre. Back to Thomas. Off target from outside. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls.
Well, Pippen has an excellent sense for how the play is unfolding and doesn't have much trouble finding those open shooters.
Here's Thomas. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Pistons shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. And he can't get the first one. Good on the second free throw. Here's Jordan. Over Thomas. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. Michael Jordan getting it done for the Bulls. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. We've got more in store for you right after this. Here we go, the fourth quarter on the way in this crucial Game 3 in the Eastern Conference Finals.
And you look at the coaches in this matchup. Obviously, the Pistons have a legend on their bench who has won a title. But the Bulls have shown well under Coach Jackson.
And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth. Sally is out there with Rodman. Then it's Bedford. Then it's Johnson, and it's Henderson in at the point guard. Outside, Rodman. And Rodman with the slam.
The leaping ability of Rodman becoming a factor, taking it straight to the rim.
And Coach Phil Jackson in his first full year with the Bulls.
And you know, Kevin, Jackson has changed the offensive approach for this team. He was an assistant before with the Bulls, so he understands their personnel. Seems like a really good fit so far into his tenure.
Yeah, he was an assistant under Doug Collins.
Yep.
And here are the Bulls now. Mike Fratello, what a gigantic night for Michael Jordan against these Detroit Pistons.
First game of the series at home, you knew this would be Michael's time to shine. What a memorable performance from an elite player.
Against these bad... boys from Detroit. Passes it to Henderson. Back to Johnson. And the pass to Bedford. He misses the free throw. The Bulls making a switch here. Kings checked in. That one misses. Johnson against Hodges. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Some impressive intensity right there from Hodges. Goes up against tight defense and draws the foul. Well done.
Armstrong's checked in for Chicago. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Pass to Henderson. Back to Johnson. Here's Sally. And the shot is long. Here's Hodges. Lays it up off the glass. Hodges has got 4 this quarter.
And Hodges just knows where to be on offense. Loves getting inside and capitalizing, too.
Pass to Henderson. Now here's Rodman. Bedford passes to Johnson. And the Bulls ahead in this one, Clark. They've minimized mistakes, and they have the lead to show for it.
Exactly, and you know, sometimes it's really simple. Take care of the ball, get good shots, and usually good things happen.
Passes it to Sally. Shot to stop the run. Michael Jordan grabs the miss. Jordan's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Here's Armstrong. It doesn't go for him. And Detroit the other way now. It's Henderson on the wing. Detroit, no good that time either. Pass to Armstrong. Strong. Pass to Henderson. And the jam by Gerald Henderson.
Great feed by Rodman.
And here are the Bulls now. They're on a 12-4 run. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
You have to finish plays like that. Can't look for the whistle against Detroit.
A different look here for Detroit. Hastings comes in for Sally. And it's Greenwood in for Rodman. Offensively, Clark, things have sort of fallen apart for them.
And they need to recover as soon as possible.
Johnson against Hodges. Johnson, the pass to Greenwood. The shot misses. And Chicago will go the other way with it. Pulls up. And it's Armstrong missing. So it's the Pistons now. Here's Greenwood. Stripped it away. Knocks it loose. Kick out to King. Right wing. Here's Armstrong. Good on the triple. Armstrong's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
It's been a barrage of threes here in this last quarter, pouring it on from deep.
They were saving their best shooting for last, hitting 3 after 3.
Greenwood the pass to Hastings. Here's Johnson. And he lays it straight in.
You can tell he scanned the whole floor and found the exact right guy to feed.
Johnson against Hodges. Kicks it to Armstrong. There's the three. Offensive rebound. King outside. For 3. That shot no good. The Pistons go the other way with it. Here's Henderson. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson.
And he's not someone you want to take lightly from there. The fault lies with the defense for allowing him to get a little bit of wiggle room.
Oh, look out! Look out!
Boy, what a ruthless, wicked dribble move that time by Jordan. Threw his defender off and got the space he needed to fire.
1:03 left to play in the final quarter. Back to Henderson. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Well, their play has certainly gone to another level. You just wish they'd made this move sooner.
Yeah, had this happened with more time left to go, they might have turned this around.
Armstrong gets the bucket.
That should put a stamp on this one.
Great way to close out a victory.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Detroit. Pass to Henderson. Back to Johnson. Passes it to Bedford. 14 feet away. And it's Chicago with the rebound. 35 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Jordan against Henderson. Launches a three. And out of bounds. The Pistons will take it. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now the pass to Bedford. Back to Henderson. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Back in a game they needed to win so badly. Michael Jordan and the Bulls get the win. What a tremendous effort from Chicago.
Series now moves to 2-1. The Bulls are very much...
Michael Jordan was royalty. He was Elvis Presley. He was the Beatles. It was Michael Jordan versus the NBA. He was that good, and he had a charisma that was unique to him, but also that killer instinct of wanting to win. When Michael Jordan came into town, the Great Western Forum became the place to be. You couldn't live your life if you didn't get a chance to see Michael Jordan perform in person. When the Lakers and the Bulls faced each other in that 1991 finals, it was that moment where you could really say sports and entertainment were coming together. When the Bulls won that series, you know, right there you saw like kind of the passing of the torch. You know, what Michael did and what Michael accomplished and represented in the 90s inspired the next generation of talent. Michael Jordan is the greatest of all time.
The backdrop of the NBA Finals after yet another beautiful day here in Southern California. Hi, everyone. Welcome to sunny Los Angeles for Game 5 of the 1991 NBA Finals. Chicago with a commanding 3-1 lead. With Coach Mike Fratello and Clark Kellogg and David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. Mike Fratello, Michael Jordan and the Bulls, one game away from their first title.
Kev, Chicago has won the last 3 games of the series. The Bulls have all the momentum. They have a speed and quickness advantage. Michael can taste that first title.
And for the Lakers, their backs against the wall and without 2 of their starters.
Those 2 guys are Byron Scott and James Worthy, Kevin, both out tonight. A devastating blow for the Lakers. So Magic Johnson will have to take on more of a load. Figure out a way to ignite a stagnant, depleted Lakers offense.
That is a gigantic challenge. And now we'll look at the Chicago Bulls. The MVP, Michael Jordan, is in the backcourt, joined by sharpshooting John Paxson. Chicago's defensive stopper, Scottie Pippen, is in the small forward. Horace Grant is at the 4. And the experienced veteran, Bill Cartwright, is at the center. And for the Lakers, Magic Johnson runs showtime. Terry Teagle and A.C. Green are in the lineup, both injury replacements. Sam Perkins at the 4 can really shoot it. And Vlade Divac, the young, skilled 5.
The Lakers missing 2 starters, Byron Scott and James Worthy. They'll really rely heavily on 2 rookies, Tony Smith and Eldon Campbell.
Paxson with the steal. Jordan inside. Oh, you can just tell Jordan wants to bury the Lakers early.
A testament to his superior strength. I like watching Jordan muscle through contact and finish.
Chicago shooting their first free throw of the evening. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Pass to Teagle. Pass to Perkins. Pippen against Green. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Johnson to stop the run. And it's Jordan with the rebound. And Clark for L.A. A.C. Green is going to have to be a very big part of their attack tonight.
Kevin averaging just 4 points a game in these finals. AC was huge when the Lakers beat Portland in the Western Conference Finals. Brought a ton of energy. I think the Lakers need that version of him tonight.
Oh, I would agree. And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
I think this is more like a tourniquet as opposed to just being a simple timeout.
Yeah, they're just bleeding points here, and coach has seen enough.
So far, Clark, the leader in assists in the finals, not Magic Johnson. It's Michael Jordan facilitating.
How about that, partner? I mean, he's been incredible, averaging about 12 assists per game.
Wow.
He's also been the leading scorer in each game as well. That's otherworld-like production.
It is. And the Lakers have had some tough luck with injuries so far, especially in Game 4. For more, let's go to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, the Lakers will be without their all-star forward James Worthy and their starting shooting guard Byron Scott. Worthy, of course, suffered a badly sprained ankle in the Western Conference Finals and re-aggravated it in Game 4 of this series. And Scott went down with a shoulder injury in the same game. It's going to take a group effort to make up for those absences. Guys?
Well put, D.A. Both Worthy and Scott are crucial, Mike, to this Lakers offense.
And not only their offense, those 2 guys have alternated guarding Jordan throughout the series. Without them, the Lakers have limited options defensively.
Mike, remember in Game 4, the last time out, the Lakers shot just 37% from the floor.
Scottie Pippen and Michael Jordan were monsters on the defensive end. Magic and the Lakers will need to execute better to have a shot tonight.
37% just is not going to get it done. Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Campbell, he's checked in for Perkins. And Smith's subbed in for Teagle. And a change for the Bulls. Will Purdue's checked in for Cartwright. Michael Jordan can taste that first title. And he wants to end it tonight.
Jordan is smelling blood in the water, looking to end the series tonight.
Game 1 of the finals, a Bulls loss, 18 combined points for Paxson, Bill Cartwright, Horace Grant. Games 2 through 4, Mike, those 3 averaging 42 points a game.
That trio, the other Bulls starters, their success is essential for Chicago. The Bulls need scoring outside of Pippen and Jordan.
Clearly proven.
And the energy Smith provides is important to this team. Someone you can expect to give his all out there.
Catching up now on the changes for Chicago. Williams, he's checked in for Grant. And Armstrong subbed in for Paxson. Now here's Jordan. 15 points in the game. Chicago is so focused out of the gates, trying to make it 4 in a row. Lakers trail by 13. Poked away. And there's the pass to Johnson. Smith outside. Back to Johnson. 1:25 left in the first quarter of the game. Launches it. Los Angeles with another miss.
Hey, you know, I like the competitive spirit, but when you look at it, I think he rushed that three a little bit because he was trying to get back at his opponent.
Now the Bulls with it. They're on a 20-5 run here.
The Bulls turned it over just 5 times in Game 4, setting a new finals record for least turnovers.
That was a remarkable performance taking care of the rock, Mike. I think the Lakers got to make Chicago uncomfortable somehow tonight, especially Michael Jordan, who seems to be able to do whatever he wants to and go wherever he wants to go on the floor.
And here is Green, following the three-pointer by Michael Jordan. Back to Johnson, takes the three. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
The fact that Chicago has had Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen take turns defending Magic Johnson has really served the Bulls well. They've been able to pick up the Magic Man full court and have caused him to expend a lot of energy trying to get the Lakers into their offense.
And Chicago's looking to tire out Magic. Make him work bringing the ball up the court. Pippen and Jordan have done an outstanding job in executing that game plan.
And here is Los Angeles now, after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Smith for three. And just like in Game 4, the Lakers struggling from the field.
The Bulls really doing a good job providing constant pressure on the ball, suffocating the Lakers' offense. Right out of the starting blocks, they've been dominant at the offensive end.
And that early momentum has helped them put together a nice lead.
Here's Johnson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Johnson is excellent at keeping defenses off balance, which is why they resort to fouling him.
And so he hits both.
This is what makes him tough. A big guy who can knock him down from the stripe.
Michael Jordan getting it done for Chicago. He had some kind of quarter from long range. Winds up with 15 points.
28.
Second quarter here in the 1991 NBA Finals, Game 5 with Mike Clark, DA. This is Kevin Harlan. Michael Jordan and the Bulls trying to close it out tonight.
The leading scorer in each of the first 4 games of this series? Yeah, you guessed it, Michael Jordan. In the regular season, MJ led the NBA in scoring for the 5th straight year. Jordan cannot be stopped in this series.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Grant is out there with Pippen. Then there's Paxson. And it's Michael Jordan. And it's Cartwright in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Shot clock at 5. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. A three from Johnson. And Magic Eyes just not himself out there. The defense of Pippen and Jordan wearing him down, perhaps. And here's Jordan outside. That shot off, so Los Angeles will take it the other way. And for Jordan Clark, it's not just scoring in these finals.
It sure isn't, Kevin. He's averaging almost 12 assists per game, in addition to his usual spectacular defense. And with a closeout game on the line, I expect a monster performance from Michael Jordan. And if the Bulls win, he will clearly be your finals MVP. Hey, it's as plain as pound cake. Keep it simple. They want to see how big this league can get.
No such thing as running up the score at this level.
The Lakers pour from the field. And Clark, that has to change as this game goes on.
Well, to me, it appears the Lakers have no answer, Kevin, for the defensive duo and prowess of Pippen and Jordan. These two Bulls are creating havoc. Not surprising at all to see Jordan piling up points, playing with a lot of determination and grit, and insisting on being aggressive looking for his shots.
Here's Green. They get it back, and another shot. Johnson's shot is off.
Cannot believe he missed that one. And I'm sure he can't either.
Yep, it counts. And the Bulls lead by 20.
Very impressive stuff from Grant there. Tremendous concentration.
Mike, they are desperate to find a basket.
They're having a really hard time out there.
You're right. Outside, Green. Perkins trying to break loose. It's rebounded by Jordan. And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Well, the matchup of the series, Mike, as we see two-time MVP Michael Jordan going up against three-time MVP Magic Johnson. Again, as we can see, it's advantage MJ.
The Bulls star has won that battle all series long. A huge reason the Bulls were in position to win the title tonight.
And it has been entertaining. Mike, Chicago leading this series 3-1, a win away from an NBA title.
Michael Jordan so close to that elusive first ring. Winning it all would take MJ's career to another level.
Absolutely.
You know, he's taking shot after shot after shot, but still can't break out of this cold streak.
At this point, it's all mental. He's in his own head, not letting the shots come naturally.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Adi Divac checked in for Campbell. And it's Teagle in for Smith. And a change for the Bulls. Purdue, he's checked in for Cartwright. Jordan with it. Now Green defending. Stolen by Grant. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And the Bulls with another miss.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
Remember, Chicago and L.A., two very different, distinct franchises, Mike.
This is the Lakers' 9th trip to the finals since 1980. They're used to being here. For Chicago, this is their first ever trip to the finals.
Back to Johnson. Here's Teagle, guarded by Paxson. Pass to Johnson. Clock at 6. So for the Bulls, Williams comes in for Grant, and Hodges subbed in for John Paxson. There's 1:54 left to play here in the second quarter. To the middle, here's Williams, and Williams throws it down.
Really crafty play that time by Jordan. Good decision. The defense was locked in on him, so he gave it away.
Los Angeles calls timeout. We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
They need to use this timeout to evaluate how they can slow him down. He's lighting them up from beyond the arc.
The Bulls making a switch here. Livingston's checked in. Johnson against Jordan. Johnson left side. To the paint. Here's Divac. He kicks to Perkins. Clock at 4. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
When you're down and losing, those plays just cannot happen.
You need to stay locked in mentally. Mistakes like that will kill you. Growing up here in Inglewood, Eldon Campbell has to be on cloud 9 playing in the finals. The rookie was the Lakers' first-round pick this season. He's got excellent vision on the floor, creating for his guy with a spot-on lead pass.
1:04 left to play in the first half. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Jordan. Inside, and the slam dunk by Pippen.
Playing well on both ends of the floor, stifling defense and dangerous O. That's a heck of a combo.
That's what has built this lead.
Pass to Teagle. Kicks it to Green. Now Divac. Pass to Teagle. To stop the drought. They get the rebound.
And to me, they appear desperate to stop this cold streak right now. So far, nothing is working.
You can see the frustration is mounting, and because of this, their offense has been sputtering.
And here are the Lakers. Puts up a 3. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got 4 assists now tonight.
This team wants Magic making the decisions. Simply special with the ball in his hands. And people will say he shouldn't take that mid-range look, but he had the space and is capable of making it.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Back right after this. It is a spectacular early evening here in Southern California. This is Game 5 of the 1991 NBA Finals. Second half here from Inglewood. The Lakers looking to extend the series. Chicago wants it to end. And here are the Bulls now.
Winning an NBA title is the final hurdle for Michael Jordan. He's won MVPs, scoring titles, even a Defensive Player of the Year award. But it's a team game, and winning this series is the last thing for Michael to accomplish.
We've got Perkins. Teagle is out there with Johnson. Then it's Divac, and it's Green in at the 3. They're the group Mike Dunleavy is going to start the second half with. And an NBA title, the only thing missing for the great Michael Jordan, Clark.
And Kevin, he's made some sacrifices, no doubt about it. As a young pro, I think sometimes Jordan tried to do it all himself. But MJ's game has continued to evolve, especially his passing. He's developed so much. Getting a ring is the final spoke in the wheel.
The Bulls shooting their third free throw shot of the game. Free throw good, Jordan. This Bulls offense is running through Michael Jordan, Mike Fratello, piling up assists once again.
Phil Jackson wants Michael making the decisions. The league MVP is so smart. Jordan is dictating this game.
Every facet of this game, you're right. On the wing, Green. Defended by Pippen. Clock at 2. Here's Teagle. And that one goes long.
The defense willing to concede the mid-range. As the lesser of evils, it paid off there.
Now let's go to David Aldridge on the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. The Bulls defense has been outstanding so far in this series, holding the Showtime Lakers to 89 points per game. On Sunday, they held them to 37% shooting. Scottie Pippen has been outstanding against Magic Johnson, picking him up full court. But Jordan has been the primary defender, and he's done a tremendous job making things difficult for the Magic Man. Guys?
Yeah, it's been interesting to watch. David, thank you. Jordan's defense, Mike, has been on another level throughout this series.
Yeah, on top of playing pesky defense on Magic, he's averaging over 2 steals per game and about 1.5 blocks, leading the Bulls in both categories.
That's something else. The Lakers are struggling with their shots tonight, Clark. They just can't get into a groove.
Well, I think you've got to look at the opponent and give them some credit. You know, the duo of Pippen and Jordan, as good defensively as any in the NBA right now, and maybe in the history of the league when you think about it.
They've been terrific. The assist numbers of Jordan in these finals has been outstanding, and he continues to share the rock. Outside, Green. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Teagle. The rebound by Grant. Grant's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Jordan kicks to Grant. Green against Jordan. This one for 3. The Lakers with the rebound.
While Michael Jordan gets the headlines, and deservedly so, Scottie Pippen is the glue of this team. Excellent defensively, a great passer. Pippen does it all.
Just too good a player to leave open.
Jordan finds Pippen. Off target with his three. Divac with it. Now defended by Grant. Here's Green. Can't hit that one. Nice D from Pippen. And Clark, when you think of Scottie Pippen, do you think he was an all-star snub this year?
Absolutely, Kevin. No question about it. I mean, he's the second best player on a 61-win team.
Agreed.
I'm wondering how he didn't make it. I think we've seen Pippen make a statement during these playoffs. He's stuffing the stat sheet, averaging 21, 9 boards, and 6 assists. That's enough to stamp him as an elite player.
Well, you make a great point. Kept alive. Jordan passes to Paxson. Good, and it's Jordan picking up the assist. Jordan's got his assist totals piling up, 11 now for him. Well, Mike, all series long, we've been monitoring the battle of MVPs. Magic Johnson against Michael Jordan. And as we can see, Jordan with the advantage tonight.
And Kev, it's been that way the entire finals. The Bulls have a 3-1 advantage. A huge reason is Michael has outperformed Magic.
For 3 straight seasons in the playoffs, the Bulls were eliminated by the Pistons. But Chicago swept the bad boys to get here to this finals, slaying their dragon in the process.
Count that one. Jordan's got 5 points now in the quarter.
On the drive, MJ is so ferocious, he never even thinks about slowing down. Pedal to the metal.
The pass to Teagle. Dishes to Green. Johnson against Jordan. A shot by Johnson, no good.
Incredible effort defensively. No easy buckets.
The Bulls keep it alive. Goes back up. Wow, on the break, Michael Jordan has been on fire.
Jordan often gets his hoops off the dribble, but he also is capable as a catch-and-shoot guy.
Divac kicks to Johnson. Back to Divac. Here's Teagle. He's got 5, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
You got to make sure that you're stationary and set when you're going to set a screen. Any kind of movement typically will draw the whistle.
Yeah, he made things easy for the ref right there. Clear offensive foul on the pick.
Campbell, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Smith comes in for Teagle, and Chicago also making a switch. Armstrong's checked in. Livingston's checked in for Bill Cartwright. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
You know, the separator with Jordan from other guys is his drive. That's obvious in my mind. He wants to win more than most anybody else out there on the floor. Well, I like the opportunistic attitude right there, as well as the aggressive finish inside.
And it's Pippen in the corner. Makes it off the glass. Pippen's got 9 points here in the second half.
Keep doing work inside. Close range looks like that will keep your lead safe. Stay on the attack.
I agree. The defense has to shut the door on those kinds of shots if they...
And so it's the Chicago Bulls enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And the fourth quarter from Inglewood, NBA Finals Game 5. Kevin Harlan joined by Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge. Could this be the final period of hoops played this season? Here's Drew.
Over the last 11 seasons, 5 titles for the Lakers, 9 trips to the NBA Finals. However, it feels like their time just might be up. LA has a roster that is getting older.
So with Pippen sitting on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. They've got Grant. Livingston is out there with Michael Jordan. Then there's Hodges, and it's Armstrong in at the shooting guard position. Here's Jordan. The offensive rebound. Eyes yet again. Michael Jordan has been phenomenal tonight. I think he can sense the title is within reach.
We've seen this from Jordan before. He lurks around the offensive glass.
Thomas. Now Campbell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, the size and kind of wiry, strong frame of Campbell is tough to match up against, which is just how he was able to draw that foul.
That one is off. Clark, the state of this Lakers franchise. Will they be dominant, you think, this decade?
Kevin, it's going to be hard to sustain this level of excellence. I mean, Magic and Worthy getting older. This series, to me, feels like a changing of the guard in the midst.
Teagle, he's checked in for Thompson. Here's Jordan. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Jordan's got 44. Well, the Bulls defense, Clark, has come to play again. Pippen and Jordan are relentless.
They sure are. Seems like they never get tired, Kevin. I mean, they work so hard on that end of the floor. They've stifled this talented Lakers attack.
And it's Teagle missing. This is why you want the ball movement, coach, and player movement.
And as a result of that, they've made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual player.
From the wing. No good off the back of the rim.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Armstrong gets the bucket.
The number of the second half. Three. They are drilling shots.
And that starts with ball movement, putting your shooters in good positions.
Mike, what about these passing numbers of Michael Jordan? I mean, absolutely fantastic.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, Kev. Michael is controlling the ball, controlling the game. Jordan's willingness to give up the rock. It is the big reason the Bulls are close to the title.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
Those kinds of plays are the ones that get you on the lead and help keep you in front.
Jordan deciding where to go with it. Eldon Campbell with the rebound. Campbell's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Smith. Rebound by the Bulls. Jordan's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Williams dishes to Jordan. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Jordan. Here. Here is Thomas. They want to break this scoring drought, Mike.
Well, they've had a lid over the basket for a while now.
Indeed. Here's Campbell. Oh, that's blocked.
The 7-footer will produce, saying, no, no, no.
Passes to Armstrong. From deep three-point range. And the Bulls get it back. From deep. And they get it back. Here's Hodges. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. To the inside. Campbell's shot's good.
Confident play from Campbell inside, using his physicality to find the shot.
Now, here's Jordan. He's guarded closely. Here's Armstrong. That three off the mark. And the Lakers with possession here. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Here is Hodges. Outside, Jordan. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's the Lakers with the ball. Here's Teagle. He's off on the first. And the Lakers with some changes. Thompson comes in for Campbell. And it's Green in for Smith. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Kings checked in for Purdue. Livingston comes in for Williams. Hobson's checked in for Michael Jordan. And Pippen subbed in for B.J. Armstrong. And it's the Lakers ball. Looking to get back on track here. Here's Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Yeah, it's pretty cool watching Thompson use his length on the boards. I mean, he does an excellent job anticipating where misses are going.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're in front by 44. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter. Jordan's checked in for the Bulls. We've got 1:28 left in the game. He kicks it to Pippen. Misses the three. And here's Thomas, who brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Green. King with the block.
Great D from King. That's his role on this squad.
And here is Los Angeles now. And here is Green. He shoots again. Thompson misses. Chicago dictating the flow. Here's Pippen. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
You know, those are the ones you want back.
That close in, you hope to make those shots.
So he makes one of two as the second one misses. Here's Drew. He's guarded by Hodges. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Thomas. 6 to shoot. Here's Drew. He's guarded by Hodges. Drew misses. Here's Chicago. Now, here's Pippen. 11 seconds left in the fourth. Banked in off the glass.
There are very few players who can slow a scorer of his caliber down.
Michael Jordan and the Chicago Bulls have done it. For the first time, Mike Fratello, the Bulls are world champions.
Michael Jordan has answered the doubters. He can lead a team to a title. This has to be extra sweet for Michael.
And for the Bulls, Clark Kellogg, this is a long time coming.
Tremendous job by this entire organization.
Win a game, hit 6 threes in the first half. Oh, score 39. Kylie Drexler. Alright, so I'm gonna start right here. Make sure you guys got the channel. Peace.